Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about all the details relating so far to what we know with the Grand Theft Auto Online Halloween update. Now, of course, nothing has been 100% confirmed by Rockstar, but as far as unconfirmed things go in GTA Online, this is like a slam dunk, a home run. Throw it in the bag that this is going to be coming. We just need to wait on the announcement from Rockstar about when they're going to be putting this content in the game. And as you guys know, a few days ago, I covered some of the rough draft content that we had, like small pictures of the masks and some tiny images of the cars. Well, today I have a bunch more information to show with you guys. The goal of this video is to be the most in-depth and complete analysis of all the information we know so far about the Halloween update. I've seen a bunch of videos that have done some okay jobs, and of course, in this video, I'm going to be doing my best to explain and break down all the content we know so far. Now, I should give a little bit of a disclaimer that there are going to be some spoilers in this video, but it shouldn't be anything that you guys aren't interested in, so hopefully you have no problem with that. But with out of the way, let's get it started. Alright, so you guys know in my video the other day, I talked about two vehicles that were going to be coming with this Halloween update. They were the B-Type 2 and also the Lurcher. And we didn't have much information about them other than some small pictures and whatnot. However, today, thanks to a user, Antosaurus, who I'll leave a link in the description, has actually been able to load up these cars into his game, bring them into the LSC, put car customization options on them, and really just give us a really clear look at the cars that's going to be coming. The B-Type 2 is actually the Albany Frankenstein. That's kind of like the name for it, and also the Albany Lurcher. So I'm not going to be including any video of this content in my video. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check that out. I'm just going to be showing you guys screenshots today. Here are a few images of the Frankenstein or the B-Type 2. You can see, and like we really predicted earlier, it is like a hybrid of the Roosevelt and also the Hot Knife and maybe a little bit of the Rat Loader. This car absolutely sounds pretty menacing if you hear it in the gameplay. And it's also got some pretty cool car customization options. Very similarly to the Lowrider update, you can add a decoration or figurine on the inside. And you've also got some pretty cool things that you can do to the outside, like add special liveries like flames, spider webs, all sorts of things. But the big part of this is definitely the engine. You can change the engine block and even add the livery to that, really making it a cool car. And here is kind of the final product outside of the Los Santos custom shop. So this is the Albany B-Type 2 or Frankenstein that's going to be coming with the Halloween update. And we've also got the Lurcher, which, as I talked about earlier, was kind of like a hybrid of the Buccaneer and the Romero Hearse with some crazy zombie guy chilling out in the back. Now, the Lurcher doesn't have as many car customization options. You could do some of the interior things like adding the decorative figurine. You could also add a wheelie bar to the back, and I believe there was two liveries that you could apply to this vehicle. One of them was like a bloody splatter, and the other one was like a skull and kind of creepy tree-like atmosphere. So it looks like you can't do a ton to this vehicle, but you can see right here on the outside, it still looks pretty nice and definitely menacing to say the least. So there are still some unknowns, and I'll be sure to keep you updated if any of that information does come out. But we don't know the prices of the vehicles, and we also don't know the cost of the customization in online. All of that was done in single player, which does suggest that that is going to be coming to single player also, which I think is pretty cool. That was also something to note right there, since there were appropriate prices for those modifications, for those car customization upgrades. But like I said, we don't know the cost of anything in online. All right, moving on, let's talk about some of the Halloween masks that are going to be coming with this update. In my video a few days ago, I stated that there was going to be 13 masks coming. However, it looks like there's going to be more, or at least different variations of the original 13. There's 13 base masks, and each one of those has 3 different either shades or colors or little different features, giving us a total of 36. Big thanks to a user on the GTA forums, Karimbo Hanky, who's actually provided these screenshots of the 13 masks. I'll leave a link to that in the description. I'm just going to be showing you guys the 13 base masks, but he's actually got all 36 combinations descriptions if you want to look at it, but I thought that would be way too much to break down and show you guys in this video. So the first one is a pumpkin slash watermelon. It actually looks pretty scary. You can see the little jagged teeth and the pumpkin and watermelon shape. The next one is the butler, which is a crazy combination of some old wrinkly man. Still think that looks pretty cool. Up next, we've got the Scalded Psycho, which is one of the more creepier ones in the game. You can see it's kind of like his skin and face is peeling away. Definitely fits a scary Halloween vibe. Up next, we've got the Flayed Demon, which just looks like a science experiment gone wrong. That is one of the crazier masks that I have also seen with this update. Up next, we've got Skull Burst, which is literally as it sounds. It looks like a skull is bursting out of someone's face. So once again, that is pretty creepy. We've got Lycanthrope, which is a crazy beast with a beard and a mohawk. I think that that's a pretty cool looking mask as well. We've got Toxic Insect, which is really, really scary. You got those huge bug eyes and that crazy mask. It looks like something out of The Last of Us. So that's definitely going to be a really cool mask to use. Up next, we've got Sewer Creature, which literally looks like a troll that hasn't seen a toothbrush or a hair comb in about 5 or 6 years. That's definitely a scary mask also. We've got the classic Lucifer, which of course is just a scary devil with red eyes and horns. That looks pretty awesome. We've got the Sack Slasher, which is one of the creepier ones. He's got like a noose around his neck and that bag. It just looks really, really scary. Wouldn't want to see that. We've got the Hypnotic Alien, which looks like an alien that took way too many, pounds of some sort of drug. So that is absolutely crazy. And the Haggard Witch, which is once again a ugly, ugly witch mask that still looks pretty awesome. So once again, those are the 13 base masks. For each one of those, there's 2 other variations. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Going over all 36 would have been total overkill for this video. But like I said, you guys can get the gist and the vibe of the masks that are going to be coming out. And basically, the ones that I didn't show were just different colors or like different shade of skins. I also mentioned in my video the other day that we were going to be getting one new weapon, one of the more weirder ones that we've ever seen in online, and that was going to be a flashlight. We didn't know a whole lot of information about it and what it was actually going to do, but 2 new images have surfaced that actually reveal a good bit of information about this flashlight. One is that the flashlight is an actual weapon, and it does seem to be confirmed, as it can be seen here in this image in the Ammu-Nation store. The flashlight is available for $5,635 with the description: intensify your fear of the dark with a short-range battery-powered light source, handy for blunt force trauma. Part of the Halloween surprise. So this definitely confirms that it's going to be a melee weapon, which I'm sure we all really knew, but it also kind of gives away the name of the update, which is the Halloween surprise, as can be seen right there, and how generous of Ammu-Nation to offer a 2% discount. And it can also be seen in this photo right here by Antasaurus. Once again, you can see, even though it is in French, that he has got the flashlight out and he can equip it in his melee slot. So if that's not a confirmation that the flashlight is coming, I'm not sure what is. Once again, I'm not really sure how effective that weapon is going to be, but still, nevertheless, one of the most interesting and coolest things to come into the game. 2 things I actually missed from my video on Monday was new face paints that's going to be coming with this update. There is actually a ton. I'll put the image on the screen so that you can see it right now. It looks like we've actually got, I think it's 14 or 15 new face paints that are going to be coming in the game. Some of them look pretty cool. A lot of them are very scary. One of them that stands out in particular is the Joker face paint. Why so serious, everyone? That looks really, really awesome. I'm not going to lie. I think that was one thing that was missing from the Lowrider theme. Obviously, there was no real need to put face paint in the game with that update, but I definitely think the Halloween DLC is going to be something that's going to be an awesome opportunity to apply those epic face paints, so those look beautiful. And there's also going to be some new t-shirts released. Here's a still image of the t-shirts that look to be coming with this update. One of them is Zombie Liberals in the Midwest. Another one is Vinewood Zombie, Twilight Knife, The Simian, Psycho Swingers, Hot Serial Killer Stepmom, Knife After Dark, Cannibal Clown, Meat Hook for Mommy, Butchery and Other Hobbies, Cheerleader Massacre, and Splatter and Shot. And one of my good friends actually reached out to me and said that he had these shirts on his character. And a lot of the reason we know this information is because the Halloween DLC has been getting leaked early to some players on PS4 and Xbox One and PC. So you can see me actually watching him scroll through the different shirts, which also is another confirmation that this content looks to be coming within the next update. That is pretty exciting that the Halloween surprise is going to have cars, new face paints, new masks, new shirts, a bunch of new stuff, that new weapon that we talked about, the flashlight. It really is going to be awesome. And as you can see right here, it is just starting to make sense. So anyways, that's all the information that I have for you guys today regarding the Halloween DLC, which I'm guessing is going to be called the Halloween Surprise in Grand Theft Auto Online. Once again, if more information comes out, which I'm sure there might be some more info coming out relatively soon, whenever Rockstar decides to officially announce this DLC, I will keep you guys updated on the channel because I think this is going to be an awesome DLC, and I can't wait for once it eventually comes out to show off all the awesome content. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.